Welcome to MorningCraft episode 33. Grab a drink, get comfortable, because today we're going to build a market stall, build a new house for a villager, and improve the paths around the village. So, the first thing I have to take care of is this incredibly annoying phantom. It seems to think it's going to dive bomb us, and we're just going to be okay with that. But I'm not sure that's the case, Mr. Phantom. So let's get our bow. Come on, come round. There we go, we got it. That was quite a waste of arrows. Took 7 arrows to get him, but we got him eventually. So I'm going to make some market stalls today, just to spruce up the town a bit, and give the villagers somewhere to work. So I'm going to need some dark oak logs, I'm going to need some fences, and I'm also going to need some wool. So if we go over to our sheep, we should be able to find our sheep here. We don't have any white sheep, we just have a black and pink sheep, so it'll have to do. So what do we want from our market? We just want a few market stalls, we don't want anything too major. So we're going to need some carpet. And then we just want to find a nice patch of area to place it. So I started by building the basic structure for 2 market stands. And then I just sort of built this up, and I placed gates in between. I use fence posts for the front side of the market stall. And then I started to place carpets over the top. And when I couldn't get carpets over the top, I used dark oak trapdoors to provide somewhere to put them. So now we've completed our first market stall. I'm going to grab some string, and we're going to make a loom for one of the villagers. So in here we're going to place this, and we're going to take this crafting table. I'm just going to move it out of the way. And place this chest down here. Just going to empty it quickly. So yeah, there's our first market stall. And if we get a bit more wool, we'll be able to complete the rest of it. Now to go along with this, we're going to need a few more houses for villagers. Because storing beds on the floor isn't exactly a nice way to live. So one of the houses I want to build is a house for the person that runs the church. I'm just going to make a hole in this wall here. Okay, I'm going to store the beds in here for now. So I started work on the house behind the church, and I started with our regular log pillars. And then I began to lay down the floor. Then from here I started on the roof, out of slabs. I'm just going to kill this iron golem, because it's easier to do this. Get a bit of iron than it is to get him to move. There we go, so we've got 5 iron for that. And once the roof is in, I started to place cobblestone around the walls. And I placed a small leaf hedge. Just need to get around here. Okay, no one can get on top. That's what we want. We don't want people escaping. Now, this is the start of our market. But one thing I do want to build is a sort of market hall. A place where all the villagers can come to trade. And I'd like to place that over here. In this area. I want it to be nice and big. And I'd like it to be just sort of probably the biggest build we've done yet, because the church is quite nice but it's not very big, but I want that to be quite big. So here you can see me finishing off the second market stall. You can see the villagers having quite the conversation. So I started placing the trapdoors. And then I finished placing the carpet on top of these. So here you can see I began working on the paths around the village. I wanted to just break them up a bit, make them a little bit more natural. I added gravel into the paths, and I made them a little bit jagged instead of straight line paths. It doesn't look great now, but once we add more detail in, it's going to really add some flavour. So thank you for watching. I hope you've had a good morning, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of MorningCraft.